This is the Heta Inspire 45, and it's so good it has been copied more than a dozen times by different manufacturers in the industry. Hi, I'm Gabriel. My family have been manufacturing, designing and selling stoves for 3 generations. And this channel has 2 sides: stove reviews and information, and mini films about successful people and their life-changing wisdom. Check them out and leave me a comment. You could also like and subscribe to see more. They make a few versions of the Heta Inspire range. It starts with the Heta 40, which is 4 to 6 kilowatts. Then there's this one, the 45, which is 5 to 7. And then the biggest one, the 55, which is around sort of 5 or 6 to 10 kilowatts. They make log store versions for each of them as well. And on this particular one, they even make a soapstone top. But as you can see here, they have a petal grate. This is really well suited to wood burning because you can run it completely closed with no air coming up underneath the fuel. Equally, if you did want to burn a bit of coal, you could open this grate up. It also comes with a glove, really smart Heta glove, and it has a grate, and an ash pan with a little tool, so you've got a very simple way of clearing the ash out. This is an easy stove to light as long as you don't fuss with it too much. Just follow these steps and leave it alone and it will do it all itself. Some smaller logs, and then you get some kindling and chuck that on the top. And we get a fire lighter. And then you leave the door just ajar. The entire range is hugely efficient. This particular one is running at 84%. In terms of clean glass, it is absolutely flawless. We've even run this stove overnight, come down in the morning, and the glass has still been spotlessly clean. The controls to this appliance are nice and simple, and they're all stainless steel. We've got the riddling grate, which is that sort of petal style. We've got the main control, which stays cool. It's obviously hot, but I can hold it with bare hands, and it feels really, really nice. And then we've got a single air control, all the way open for lighting, halfway closed when you're up to temperature like this. And if you've got the DEFRA kit, you can then close it this far, and you can see it closes down, and actually I've achieved an overnight burn with this setting. But Heta recommend, if you don't live in a smokeless zone, that you can remove the DEFRA kit like this. If you do, when you control the stove, you can go all the way from this to, and it shuts right down and extinguishes those flames. And you can also feather it back and get these incredible floating flames that just look amazing. We test fuel economy by getting the stove up to operating temperature and then maintaining operating temperature with a single net of logs. This stove, with the DEFRA kit installed, did it for 9 hours, which was great. But when you take the DEFRA kit off, it actually achieved it for 15 hours, which was superb. I've previously done a long-term test with this stove over 2 years. In part it was because I wanted to learn from it. Maybe I would have wanted to copy it if I ever made my own stove. It was such a jump for this industry and what was possible for stoves. Other manufacturers are starting to catch up, but Heta really pioneered something special. This really is the Apple iPhone, the Sony PlayStation, the Tesla car, Netflix. None of those industries will ever be the same again, and neither will stoves.